I?
Would you be my wife?
Oh, I would. Thank you. Thank you.
No.
So welcome everybody back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us into today's video. So today, obviously, I have my special guest with me, my husband, which is not technically a guest because he came on before. But we wanted to do something really special for you guys today because we have just celebrated our first year anniversary. Yay! Yay! Yeah, so we just celebrated our first year anniversary. And we just thought, we just want to give you guys what we've been learning through this year. And I can't believe it's come round so quickly. It's a year already since we got married. And we want to make sure that we can give you guys out there who are planning on getting married in the future or is engaged, you know, just some advice and some direction of what we've been through and how we can, yeah, help you.
Okay, backtracking from there, like obviously we come back from the honeymoon, or got married, come back off honeymoon, we had to settle down, get back into work, spent the first Christmas together, which was good. You know what I mean? And you know, settling into the house together, you know, we came back to a nice house, all prepared and so on. And then next main thing was you getting chicken pox.
I know.
And that lasted for nearly a month. So
another topic for another day.
Yeah. So that was quite intense because he was really
I was really ill. That was like 2 months after the wedding.
I don't think you're gonna put any pictures up, are you?
Hell to no. Nope. I'm not doing it. It's too disgusting. Yeah. So technically most of this year is me being in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting fat. Basically.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Healthy
living.
Healthy fat. Yeah, I think apart from that, I think this year we've, you know, obviously living together, getting to know each other a bit more.
Yeah.
You know, sort of understanding what winds each other up. You know.
Definitely. I think we learnt more about ourselves in the first year of being married than when we were dating. I
would stress that it's not easy. It's not like a straightforward thing. You know, you do go through ups and downs. You know, you gotta take the downs with the goods. You know, but I don't like to dwell on downs too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I realised that making you laugh when you're angry at me is
it's the worst.
It's funny.
It's the worst. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Entertaining?
No, I hate it, man. I hate it because I will be annoyed and then Alex will do something to try and make me laugh and I'm just like, just stop. And then you know me, some of you know me anyways, I can laugh at anything. Like I'm very giggly. So if Alex tries to do something, I keep a serious face and I'm just like,
nah.
And when he tries to make me laugh, my lip just goes up. It's so annoying because I don't want to laugh. Because if I laugh, then he thinks everything's okay. And he thinks, oh yeah, it's chilling now. We're over it. And I'm like, no, I'm not over it.
Well, you shouldn't laugh then, innit?
Well, I can't help it but laugh.
Oh. So my expectation of moving in is to come in, eat and sleep. Basically we have opposite things. So no.
We have opposite things. Like you expect the house to be, which I do agree, is that Alex expects it to be nice and relaxing, hardly any work. This is his abode where he's just like, I chill. Like the world is out there, and today in my house, I'm just gonna chill.
But the thing is, you're like one of them like army sergeants, that are like shouting down the house. Oh, yeah, so let's get washing up done right now. That's what you're like. You know what I mean? I come home to chill after you worked hard. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference. Yeah. You know what I mean? So. That's the difference, you know what I mean? Okay. Like, you know, home is where you're supposed to be able to relax, take your mind off the world, and just enjoy time, you know what I mean, with your significant other, or if you're not by yourself, you know what I mean. If you're by yourself, you want your own time, your own space. Yeah, home is the place to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
You get me?
But things have to be done though, still, and I can't do it all by myself.
Yeah, but you're like a police officer.
You got something on your eye. I'm telling you.
Thank you. I think my favourite memory this year was when I surprised you when we went to Cornwall.
Oh yeah.
That's probably my favourite memory this year, because I think when Boris allowed us to go outdoors, you know, I took the opportunity to think, well, we can't go abroad, but you know, I could probably take you to the nicest place that we could probably go in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the opportunity to go to Cornwall and I took it up, and you know, I surprised you with that. That was kind of cool. So yeah, so that was good. We had a good time, good break, because I think that was the first time, apart from being at work, that I wasn't just at work really, you know what I mean, and home. So it's good to just get out familiar surroundings. So
yeah, it was really nice.
I mean, got to enjoy some time together.
Yeah.
Not having to worry about work. So I enjoyed that. That's probably my highlight actually.
I actually loved that actually. I really, I think it was one of the, because we can't travel obviously, but it felt like as if I was on holiday, and I felt so relaxed and I loved it, and I felt like as if we got closer as well through that trip. It was lovely. It was romantic as well. Really romantic.
Good. What would you expect? Anything less than that?
No. You always obviously give me the best.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Got a name and reputation to uphold here.
Yeah, you really do.
Oh, then again. Come on. Nah. But it's but all jokes aside, you know, I really did enjoy that. That's my highlight.
I think my highlight was during the lockdown, where we got to decorate our house and get our house changed around, and we worked together as a team, and it allowed us to sort of, I love that working together kind of element to it, where we painted our spare room, redecorated the spare room, we done our kitchen, and it was a lot of work, but we managed to do it. So I really enjoyed us working together that way, because sometimes, you know, you get days where you feel like as if you're doing everything by yourself, but doing things like this has allowed us to sort of work together and see things differently as well as a team. So it built up us as a team as well. So I think that was one of my highlights. Yeah, my favourite thing, us working together.
I really did enjoy that, to be fair.
And we work well together as well.
Sometimes.
All the time. We always work.
Not when you're being bullied by you. You
see all these lies?
You're an angry little person. You know, when you're dictating. Yeah. Don't let that cute face fool you, you know.
If he doesn't, if I don't get my own way, if I don't get my own way, he's gonna know about it. Well, the best thing to do is set a foundation of honesty.
Oh, okay.
And we have done that from the very beginning. We set honesty like as the main thing, even during dating. Like if you're dating, you have to be open and honest from now, than wait until married and then it's like a big surprise. Like Alex has been honest with me from the very beginning, and I've been honest with him to the best of my ability. I know that sometimes you're in a date and you're like, oh, I don't want them to know this part of me because it's embarrassing, it's ugly.
I think it comes with wisdom as well. I think when you get to a point where you feel comfortable enough and you feel as if your relationship is going to be, you know, actually more permanent, I think then it's better to like,
not when you're 3 months in.
Yeah, I think it's not. I think the key thing is not to feel as if, not to feel that you have to keep everything to yourself about the worst parts of who you are. And I think I've learned that, you know, sometimes you've got to be transparent to try and let out and let you know more about what's the not so nice things about me, and then, you know, so you can understand and know that, you know, life's not all roses. It's real life. You know what I mean? And there's good with the bad, and you know, I think having an open forum where you can actually be open and honest, which I used to call open sessions.
Open sessions.
Yeah, so open sessions is where, you know, you can not feel that you're judged, because I know that, like, I would talk to any one of my friends about anything, and I think that the most important person that I need to be open and honest about is you. So I think actually building up that level of trust and honesty and transparency with with your partner is very important. But it also works exactly the same principles as with friends and family as well. If you feel you've got that close enough relationship, making yourself more vulnerable, if you feel that that person's going to be looking after that vulnerability, it's you know, it's quite good. I mean, there is that risk that you feel that you're going to be let down or rejected and so on, and sometimes that is the case, you know what I mean? So it's not always perfect, not everyone handles information the same, but I think it is important that you become more transparent as you go along with your relationship, because, you know, we don't always get things right.
No.
You know what I mean? We're only human, you know what I mean?
And I think as well, it does build that trust when you're being honest, because it has built that trust between me and Alex. And I think that, you know, with the way how I feel more comfortable being honest and open is when we do have those open sessions where it's like at the end of the week, or we have those pillow talks, or we're just driving somewhere, where we just have those times where we can actually be open and have that conversation undisturbed, no phones, no nothing. It's just us talking. Sometimes we find ourselves in the middle of a movie, and then we just pause the movie, and then we're there just talking to one another and just having that open session. And you need that, because it's your partner for life, you know. And if your friend isn't around, your partner is there to talk to. So I tell Alex everything that's going on in my mind. If I feel as if I have too much going on in my mind, in my thoughts, I will come to Alex and talk to him first. So it's not like I've picked up the phone and spoken to my best friend first, and then I've spoken to Alex. I've given Alex the raw essence of my emotions there and then. I don't give him second-hand information. I give him my first, and then whoever comes after, because he's the one who's going to be here, ride and die all the time. So I have to share and offload to him, and that for me, when he gives me that in return, it makes me feel like as if I'm important. Like, wow, he cares enough to give me that information.
But I would say one very, very, very important thing, and which was a little bit more of a bonus for us, is that we had sort of guidance, like we had like sort of marriage guidance before we got married, and when we got married, and after we got married. And you know, that is something that not everyone has, and that's something where, like, you learn a lot about yourself, the good and the bad. And we've had, like, you know, trusted people, you know, and I'll say that in, you know, I speak really highly about, you know, we've had two sets of people that have been in our life that have coached us into marriage preparation. So first we had one person, then we had a couple that had helped us throughout, you know, preparing, during, and, you know, after getting married as well. So that's something that I would highly recommend to anyone, you know what I mean, to have mentorship, have guidance by someone trusted. So, you know, it can help open up a maturer view on things that you might not know about yourself and each other. And it's actually helped us resolve issues as well, with, you know, weak areas in our relationship, and work through them as well.
Sometimes you just need that support, especially if you don't know what to do. You don't know how to handle something that your partner may have said to you, and you can't handle that information, and you want to be able to respect them still and show them love, but you have to have help for yourself as well. So I think coaching and having that mentorship gives you that sort of a safe space to sort of share your feelings without having to insult the other person, or you know, being angry in an angry environment, a hostile environment. You have that environment safely with somebody who is more seasoned and can relate to you, and then you can feel a bit more, you know, you feel a bit freer afterwards. I find it freeing anyways, and it has definitely helped us to grow as a person, as a people, and also as a couple. So yeah,
Of who you are for that other person, and I think that's the most important basis. Is actually working on yourself first.
That's beautiful, babe.
I think, that's my top tip. That's my top tip. You look so young.
Yes, you still look the same, Chantelle. Hey, I don't have no grey hair. The thing, I'll be slimmer and hotter. You know, just looking fabulous.
Nah. What would I say?
I would probably say to our future self, you know, don't ever lose the fire for each other. And don't think that the grass is green on the other side if you're going through the mill, through the difficulties. There's nothing better out there. This is what you've got, and this is what you've got to work with. So work with it, and work harder and stronger, and make it better and beautiful. You are responsible for the way you want your marriage to be like. If you want it to be full of arguments and being grumpy and whatever, and just doom and gloom and blue, then you can make that. You are responsible for the atmosphere that you set in your marriage. You get yourself into a funk, but but you're the one to set the atmosphere in your home. You're the one who's supposed to make it pleasant for your partner and you to live in. So try and make every day a day where you are setting that atmosphere. Put on a really nice love song on. Tell the other person how much you love them. Kiss them in the morning. Yeah, just aim to make each other happy every single day. No matter what it is, whether it's small, you know, aim to make that other person happy. I think that's the main thing that I've learned, you know, during marriage, is the fact that you have to constantly serve the other person, no matter what. Just serve them, and love serving them too, no matter what it is. If they like flowers, if they like you cooking, if they just like you cleaning, if they like cars, if they like
if they like diamonds, buy them diamonds.
If they like clothes, just serve them. Just what can I do to make their life easier today? And just aim to that and serve them. Like today was, you know, I wanted to help Alex with a service, and I thought of him first this morning. I thought, you know what, he needs some help in this. Let me get on it. It's my priority. I set it down on my diary, my to-do list. Alex needs help in this area, and we managed to make massive progress. Yeah,
that's good.
And then now Alex is helping me with this video, even though he's tired as ever.
Cool.
And I appreciate that.
5 years time, what would I say to myself? I would say, don't lose touch of who you are as an individual. Continue to love yourself and continue to express that love for yourself to someone else, and to you, basically. And to everyone else around me. Keep trying your best to, you know, stay on target with goals, visions, you know, try and work as hard as you can, you know what I mean? And forgive yourself for mistakes that you make along the way, and move forward.
Definitely.
And keep looking to progress. And in 5 years time, you know, all going well, you know, I'd like to be in a better place where I can look back at 5 years and say, wow, look where you've come from. That would be, you know, that would be nice. But with all that's going on in the world at the moment, who knows? Who knows? And
one of the things I was praying about was that you just got to take a year at a time. You know,
a day
at a time. True, a day at a time. Why I said a year at a time, because, you know, you could be looking at other couples and think, oh, they've reached so far in their relationship, blah, blah, blah. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Just stay in your lane and work with what you've got. Work with it. Just work with what you got. And also, if your spouse as well, I want to touch on, if they have a dream or a vision, be an advocate for them. Don't try and crush their dreams down. Even if it seems like it's bizarre and out of this world or expensive. Don't be like, oh, that's too expensive. Don't do that. Don't, you know, don't be that person that kind of crushes the other person's dreams. No matter how far-fetched they are, just be their person to say, you know what, be their cheerleader. Say, babe, I believe in your ideas.
Your dreams come true when you married me.
It did, you know.
Oh.
It really did.
Oh, so nice. Oh.
It really did, babe.
Can I kiss you?
You can. You can.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're done now. I think that's next video. I'm thinking we could probably talk about our wedding day, and you know,
we'll find another topic. You know, put in the comments if there's any questions or any topics you would like us to talk about. We'll, you know, we'd like to, you know, try and keep things light-hearted, you know. Yeah. And you know, try and see what if there's anything, you know, we can. Yeah, any questions. Anything we can sort of talk about would be great. Yeah. So please comment below. Comment below. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if this video has helped you in any way, please share it with somebody that you love and who is in the middle of dating or getting married and prepared to get married. I really want to do a series on preparing for marriage and a series on, you know, how did that work out for us, wedding planning and things like that, because we have had a lot of people asking us questions. So I think it'd be worth just having a video out there that we can be like, stop, we got one for you, we're going to show it to you. But yeah, guys, have a lovely one. We thank you for watching. Take care. Bye. Bye.